What's up world, I am the Nameless Gamer, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. It's time we meet our old friend Monokuma. And... oh, it just takes us immediately to Jabberwock Park. That's cool, but that means I can't keep talking. As we arrived at Jabberwock Park, Sami's shouting voice could be heard ringing throughout the park.
I won't let you.
Where are you? Where are you hiding? Hiding? Who are you talking to? Here he comes.
Hey,
Eh?
hey.
Where are you? Show yourself! Where's he gonna come from? Straight out of the statue? Yep. Monokuma.
Why, hello there! Thank you all for waiting!
Sorry, I got excited to hear this music again. I don't know why. It signals the arrival of the big bad. But it's a charming bit of music.
Long time no see, guys! I am Monokuma! I'm the headmaster of this academy!
You've never met any of us, except Byakuya, and maybe Nagito, who's a anagram of Makoto. I think. I'm less positive now that I've looked at it again.
Monokuma appears!
Ahem! Now that I have made my dashing appearance, the first thing I need to say is...
Lame!
this is so friggin' lame! Lame, I say! Lamer than the lamest lame sauce! Oh wait, lame sauce? Is that tasty?
Hey, hey.
Just as I thought, it was you! But how? Why is Monokuma here? Monokuma?
Silence!
Ah, shut up!
Hey!
I'm livid, you know. I'm about ready to barf thanks to your lukewarm attitude. Just what's with this heart-throbbing school trip crap anyway? I'm bored. So hopelessly bored. This just ain't fun at all. You better knock off this farce right now.
What do you think?
You've got to make this, you know, meet the demands of the world. Nobody wants to see high school students living calm and peaceful lives. What everyone wants to see is other people's misery and despair. What the hell is with this stuffed animal? Nothing he's saying makes any damn sense.
What?
What is going on here? What is that thing?
I won't let
Be
you.
careful, everyone. Stay back and leave this to me. Don't know why Monokuma's here, but as long as I have this magic stick. Opening!
Stop! Dun da da da! Victory!
No, my magic stick.
Now then, what to do after my flawless victory?
Flawless victory.
First of all, you're too plain. White rabbits are far too plain. So, I'm gonna make you in my image. This is what happens when you defy me. I'll crunch ya, I'll bite ya, I'll rip you apart.
Stop it.
Hey, hold still. This wooden stick isn't gonna shove itself in, you know?
Okay then.
No, that's a no-no. That's a big no-no.
The implications there.
Ta-da! All done!
What? What is this? No.
I'm not supposed to look like this. Look weird like this. Change me back to normal.
What's this?
My. Defying your big brother's fashion sense. Is Monomi a little troublemaker?
Hey.
Big brother? Monomi?
My little sister!
Your current position is too wishy-washy. Sorry about that. So I'm setting you to be my little sister Monomi. It was only an external setting after all. Why do I have to be your little sister?
What?
Big sister then? You want to be the older sister that got separated at birth?
I don't like this.
That doesn't really feel right. Yeah, you're definitely more like a little sister.
Call me.
So that's how it's gonna be, Monomi. From now on, if you ever disobey me, I will never forgive you. How? Even the display changed to Monomi? Sorry, I read that out of voice because I realized it's breaking the fourth wall, as yes indeed, over on the left side of your screen, the display has changed to read Monomi.
I won't forgive you.
Hey, I won't let you make up your own settings.
Stupid fool. Do you think you can win against me?
Ow! It hurts a lot when you punch me.
How about that? Now you've learned your lesson! What is this? Living stuffed animals fighting each other? That's like completely insane. If only I still had the magic stick, I could have totally beaten that awful Monokuma. That just dropped into Monokuma's voice instead of being Usami's. It's your fault for leaving yourself open. Even a 1 second opening is life-threatening on a battlefield.
Hey.
What's with this stupid performance?
Huh?
Who friggin' knows? But it's obvious something bad has happened.
Huh?
What is this? What's going on? Sob. Huh? Now she's so weird looking. Weird looking? She matches me now, you know? How insensitive.
What
There's
the?
more of them?
What did you say?
What does this mean? What is that black and white tanuki? I'm not a tanuki, I'm a bear. I'm Monokuma.
What's going on?
I don't understand it myself, but a new stuffed animal appeared? I mean, why is that stuffed animal even talking? Seriously, I'm not a stuffed animal. I'm Monokuma, the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
This is...
Monokuma, did you say headmaster?
Anyway.
Regardless, it appears everyone has gathered. Now then, as the headmaster, I shall make a formal declaration. From this point onward, the killing school trip will now commence. I don't like when the music cuts out. It only highlights my awful impressions of voices for characters. Killing school trip? A school trip where everyone gets along has no stimulation at all. And it's so damn boring. Nobody wants to play a game like that. I feel like there's a lot of people who would play a game like that. But we'll look past that, because I wouldn't. I'm here for Danganronpa.
Hey.
You guys agree with me, right?
Thank you for waiting.
So, let's begin our killing school trip.
Do your
Naturally, you guys are the contestants. Killing contestants?
I won't forgive you.
What are you saying? I will absolutely, positively not allow such bloody events.
Ow! It hurts a lot when you kick me too.
Economy's such
Jeez,
a
your
dumb
brain
child.
sure is tiny, Monomi. How many times do I have to tell you? Pay attention this time. Except in manga, a little sister is never smarter than her big brother. I'm not even gonna go into the connotations of that, just because, well, this basically is a manga. Actually, this one is a little closer to anime, I think. I don't know. I don't know what you'd qualify a visual novel as. He's basically living in a manga, so the fact that he references, never mind.
Allow me to
Now then,
explain.
we got off topic for a while, so let's go back to the explanation of the killing school trip. What do you mean killing school trip? Yeah, you're dead.
What are you saying?
Then again, I kind of thought the same about someone, and they lasted a while. I don't remember exactly who. I think it was Hifumi. He lasted longer than I thought he would. Isn't it obvious? You guys are gonna kill each other.
Well...
Kill each other? I see. Kill each other?
No
What are you saying? That's impossible.
No.
Well, don't you think it's kind of lame and boring? Like, you can't leave the island unless you all get along? So I'm changing the rules. If you want off this island, then please kill one of your friends. And then make it through the class trial without getting caught. Class trial?
That's right.
The class trial is the real charm of this killing school trip. those always were the highlights. The damn 2-hour-long trials.
Allow me to explain.
If one of you gets murdered, the surviving members must participate in the class trial. At the class trial, there will be a showdown between the blackened killer and the other spotless students. During the trial, you'll present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. The outcome will be decided by popular vote, and if you arrive at the correct answer, only the blackened killer will be punished. The rest may continue their school trip. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. As far as the class trial rule goes, that's all there is to it.
In other words,
Which means, if you kill someone and make it through the class trial, you get to live and leave this island. However, if you are found guilty during the class trial, then you will be punished. It's a familiar but simple rule, right?
What the heck?
You keep repeating that word, punish, over and over. What's the deal with that? I don't know why that guy turned into a southern-ish dude, but he did. Basically, it's an execution.
That is.
Execution?
the pleasing punishment that follows the class trial. This is one of the perks of the killing school trip. What sort of spine-tingling punishments will we see? I can't help it. I'm already getting excited. There may even be some unique punishments, like impaling you through the head with a thingamajig claw.
Okay then. Any method of killing is fine. Popular ones like bludgeoning, stabbing, strangling, and poisoning, to shooting, beating, running over, burning, bombing, slashing, drowning, electrocution, crushing, cursing. Please choose whichever killing method you prefer. No time limit, so you can kill as you please. It's an all-you-can-murder buffet, a theme park of murder.
That's awesomely pop-tastic!
That's what this killing school trip is all about. I clutched my chest without realizing it. Each beat of my heart, a sharp stabbing pain coursed through my body. I didn't understand what was happening to me.
Damn it.
Don't fuck with me. That's right. Who on earth would kill someone?
No way!
I'm not ordering anyone to kill. Whether or not you kill is entirely up to you.
No,
But
no.
be careful. Youth doesn't last forever. It'll be too late if you guys wait till in your 40s to start killing each other.
I won't believe.
I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this. I don't believe any of this.
What's going on?
What if nobody ever gets murdered? Does that mean we'll never leave this island?
Who knows? Anyway,
I'd like for you all to go through with this killing school trip in a healthy and positive manner.
What's going on?
Just a minute, why do we have to do this?
what's this?
Well, it's obvious. There's a reason you all need to kill each other.
Hold on.
You've been running your mouth for quite some time.
I have no idea.
I don't want to get violent, but if I do, I have no idea what might happen.
I'm gonna do it!
What? A fight? Do I need to beat the crap out of that black and white bear? Uh-oh, who's gonna die?
Let's go.
Who would dare try to kill? I'll put a stop to it, with force if necessary.
Why, you?
If you keep saying stupid stuff, the athletes in our group are gonna lose their patience.
Fine, fine.
Is that so? Well, I guess I expected this reaction. You guys want to do things by force? I'll have to fight back with a little force of my own.
Eee!
Force? What are you gonna do? Surge. O gods that dwell in between light and darkness, in accordance with our contract, I summon thee now!
Come forth, Mana Beasts!
Mono beasts. Oh no. Oh dear God, no. I've seen a lot of strange and surprising things since I first arrived at this island. Oh my God. There's robots. Still, the phenomenon taking place in front of me was blatantly out of this world. Why did the statue move?
Wrong!
That's no statue. They're mono beasts. Monster.
Hey!
No, I just said they're mono beasts. Strange thing about genuine surprise is that when it happens, your voice won't let you express it. I was forced to accept that. The sudden appearance of a monster might be normal in anime and video games, like an anime-themed video game called Danganronpa. Okay, I'll stop. I don't know. I want to say I'll stop making references to the fact that it keeps kind of breaking the fourth wall, but it keeps breaking. I don't know. And that's precisely why I couldn't grasp the reality of this situation. I couldn't even feel fear. All I could do was stand aghast. This can't be. This is just too weird.
Don't tell me.
Am I having a nightmare or something? A nightmare, he says. He just admitted his brain is a total flower pot. That was just Monokuma's voice. Why did I give her Monokuma's voice? Jeez, you guys are sure a skeptical bunch. If something doesn't fit within your narrow notions of common sense, you just deny it outright. How stupid, ignorant cavemen are better than you all.
I don't like this.
Classifying events according to the genre as a disease of the modern age.
Everyone.
Please stay back. I will protect everyone.
Who's?
Even at the cost of my own life, I will protect everyone. Huh? What's this? I know. This is nausea. Your sickly sweet sense of justice makes me want to puke.
Let's go! It's punishment
Alrighty then.
time!
It's decided. You'll be my example to everyone. Ooh, you got nicked. Oh no, just her bow. Huh? Okay, more quality game design to talk about. Introducing Usami as kind of the Monokuma equivalent. Everything going into this had us prime for Usami to be a big character. She's the thumbnail on the desktop icon. So that killing her off right away, if she's really dead, it's a Danganronpa game. Who really knows? But if she's really dead, all more quality game design, turning everything someone expected on his head. What? 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 What is that? Only the first stage, and Muranomi is already dead. I don't like that face.
What?
Is that a demon? Or perhaps it's a weapon from the future. Mono beasts are dreadful weapons of destruction. The sudden appearance of a monster. Even though a life-threatening monster appeared, not a single one of us tried to run away. It's not that we didn't realize it was a monster. We were just vastly out of our element. I'd never experienced anything like this before, and had no idea how to deal with it. That reality was very lethal at this particular moment. That's right. This is what I wanted. This feeling of despair. Giving an example was totally the right call. Unlike the exuberantly laughing Monokuma, we were completely frozen, so we'd forgotten to breathe. Just stood there, horrified. We were powerless, no different than ants washed away in a storm.
Well now,
Now then, I believe I've made my point.
just so we're clear, you guys can't defy me. If you don't want to end up as fish food, you better not disobey me.
Understood?
Just so you know, I don't feel mercy or sympathy. 'Cause I'm a bear after all.
You are.
An excuse like, I got high off this tropical atmosphere. Won't work on me at all.
No excuses. Also, in addition to the Killing School trip, I've already updated the e-handbook. There, the rules for the Killing School trip are written, so you better read them thoroughly. Ignorance of the rules is no excuse either. Well, that's also true of any society, really. Now then, enjoy the remainder of this liberating and harsh school trip. After he said his piece, Monokuma and his Monobeasts vanished before our eyes. In truth, I was horribly tired. Everything was just so unreasonable. I didn't even care if this was the aftermath. Everyone else looked the same. How about this tired expression on our pale faces?
That's...
What just happened?
I won't believe. I
Believe it.
won't believe.
That's it. That's all there's to it. I won't believe it. It's one thing if we were up against a human or even an animal. What the hell can we do against a monster like that?
What's going on?
It's impossible. Why is something impossible happening?
It's certainly
Well,
possible.
it's not really impossible. Those Monobeasts, whatever they are called, are machines. Thus, Monokuma must also be the same. As long as they're machines, this means someone made them and is controlling them.
Then
Who could be responsible? Why were we put into this unexplainable situation?
answer me.
Hey, who is it? Who?
Ah,
It could be anyone. It's not like I believe it anyway. There's no way I'd believe something like that.
Anyway.
Importantly, are you guys hungry? Let's stop thinking about this and just eat.
oh.
You can eat first.
Listen,
No matter how confused or upset you are, I don't mind. However, remember this. I don't know who in the world is orchestrating this, but we don't need to be cautious of those machines, or even of whoever's controlling them. More than anything, we must be cautious of.
ourselves.
There they are. All of them.
Being brought to a tropical island with complete strangers in order to kill each other to escape. That creates fear in our minds, and the desire to escape that hopeless fear is our worst enemy.
We looked around at each other's faces. It was obvious from looking at their expressions. Everyone was forced to admit the truth of what he just said. We had to be honest with ourselves and admit that we also had that potential. Only a student who kills a classmate can escape the island, which means in order to escape this hopeless situation, we must sacrifice a person. However, there's a possibility that a killing may never occur, but even I'm no different. So can I be truly confident that something like that isn't going to happen? No, there's no way I can know for sure. In this nightmare of a situation, I don't have the confidence to say that outright. Once you're suspicious of something, you'll start to be suspicious of everything, even of yourself. That's why it feels so hopeless. That day became a day unlike any other, a day which held a more significant meaning. It was a special day, a very meaningful day full of despair. That was the beginning. The killing school trip had begun, and this tropical island was the stage. Oh, and now we get the intro video again. I watch this every time I boot up the game, but you guys haven't seen it yet, so I'll let it run. Actually, this one might be slightly different. Danganronpa Part 2, Goodbye Despair. That's a classic clip. Again, I'm just letting this run. So, don't worry, your audio's not broken because you can't hear me all of a sudden. I'm just not talking for a moment. Might get copyright streamed for letting it run like this. I did that on the last video. It was the first time that ever happened. Probably, and the last, really. Only time. Prologue. Welcome to Dangan Island. Panic at the heart-throbbing school trip. End. Surviving students 16. Nice pink blood wash. To be continued. Obtained a present. You have obtained a present. Fosho Broken Wand. Would you like to save your current progress? Yes. Regulations. Rule 5. Once a murder has taken place, a class tryout will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If Blackened is not exposed, as a reward, the surviving Blackened will be forgiven of their crime and allowed to leave the island. Body discovery announcement, blah blah blah. Destroying any property on this island without permission is expressly prohibited. This includes the surveillance cameras and monitors. You are free to investigate this island at your own discretion. Your actions in this regard are not limited. Additional school trip rules may be added at the headmaster's discretion. As I raised my head from the e-handbook with a heavy sigh, I saw the dark courtyard of the hotel. I sat on the bench, paralyzed with thought. Is he really going to make us do this? There's no way I could believe that this was now my reality. Even so, this was undeniably real. No matter how much I didn't want to believe it, the moment I experienced and felt it for myself, it became undeniably real. This is a reality that could be not more different than my usual daily life. School, studying, exams, job hunting, going for walks, going to school, riding the train, lectures, that kind of daily life. It's no longer mine. As I looked up, I saw stars glimmering in the night, covering the sky like a sheet. It looked as though they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. For the first time since I arrived at this island, instead of the night sky I had grown accustomed to, I saw a night sky that was far too beautiful. As I stared blankly into that night sky, I suddenly imagined those words in my mind. The student who murders their classmate will be able to leave this island. When we were forced to hear those words, we just stood there silently. Nobody said a word, and eventually, everyone scattered and vanished. Led straight on to the first night, a night so beautiful it enchanted me. And yet my heart was horribly upset. The kind of beauty was definitely far different than my usual daily life. Chapter 1. Destination Despair. Daily life. Ding dong, bing bong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Nighttime can be confusing. If you're out at night and accidentally meet a killer, then it sucks to be you. But if you're worried about that and can't sleep, I've prepared a cottage on the hotel grounds for each of you. Every single one of you. Please feel free to rest in your own rooms. However, before you go to bed, I strongly recommend you lock your doors. You never know who might be planning to kill you. Bye-bye.
It's Monokuma. Some things never change. Damn, that's ominous. You cut it, huh? Yeah, we saw it earlier. These things. See, this one belongs to Kazuchiki. This one belongs to Hajime. Oh, that's me. I can go into mine. Cottage. Hajime Hinata. Damn it! As soon as I entered the cottage, I collapsed onto the bed. What the hell? As I screamed silently to myself, I buried my head in my arms. I didn't want to see anyone anymore. I just wanted to be alone forever. I have nobody I can trust, because even if I wanted to trust them, I don't know anything about them yet. The only person I can trust is myself. No, even I don't believe that. In truth, after I was forced to hear that dumb rule, you can't leave unless you kill someone, it is that there's a part of me that really wants to get off this island. And at that moment, I let out a scream. Ah! The scream erupted from my mouth. Ah! It rushed from my mouth like water from a collapsed egg. I'm gonna stop screaming. Why me? Why do I have to go through this? Ah! I began to lose my voice, and it faded entirely not long after. What followed was silence. No, not complete silence. I heard the faint sound of crashing waves in the distance, as if the waves were murmuring into my ears. This is no longer the world you knew. And once again, I buried my head in my arms. Why am I here? What am I doing here? I forced my eyes shut. I wasn't tired or anything, but I just wanted to sleep, if only for a short while. I wanted to put an end to it all. And if by chance I managed to wake up the next day, it would be awesome if I was back to my normal life. With these meager expectations, I fell into a light sleep. Yay, we get Monokuma Theater! Ahem!
Danganronpa 2!
To those of you who purchased Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, thank you very much. To those of you who are borrowing Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair from a friend, you always risk losing your friends when you borrow their things, so you should buy your own copy just to be safe. Now then, it's been a while since the main story started, so I'll give the keynote address right now. From now on, I promise you'll be charmed by this world. It genuinely deserves to be called a true game. So make sure you get excited and immerse yourself in the heart-throbbing action to your heart's content.
Now then, until the very end, please enjoy this game to the fullest.
Another fourth wall break. Classic Toll grandfather clock soundbite.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Screw you. Even though I'm so happy to see him. So, it definitely wasn't a dream after all. I was forced to acknowledge that yet again, which put me in a bad mood from the get-go. I guess for now, I should go outside.
No, no, no!
You're not allowed to go out! Monokuma, why are you here?
No way!
Hey now, don't be so worried. I'm here for fun reasons. Fun reasons?
Hey,
I want you to find my stuffed animals. I got ahead of myself and made too many. But I thought it'd be a waste to just throw them away, so I've hidden them all over the island.
if you
They're scattered all over various areas. So you just go right ahead, look for them all. Why do I have to do something like that?
too bad.
Because I said so. You can't say no. I've already hidden one of them in this room, and I won't let you out until you find it.
Well,
Good luck! Damn it, that's a selfish stuffed animal. Alright, first step, pan to the sides. Bathroom over there, TV over there. Behind this partition. What is this? Looks like a shelf. I feel like I shouldn't put anything here. Oh, that wasn't that hidden. Or is that just Monokuma?
huh?
Obtained it.
I've been found?
Obtained hidden Monokuma. Obtained Monocoins.
Well,
Good job! I've also left you some Monocoins. I'm so generous.
Isn't that
These coins can be exchanged for fabulous items at the beach and the Rocket Punch Market. I've also hidden the stuffed animals in other places too, so do your best and look for them. If you find them all, surprise, surprise! What? Never mind, I should just go. But not right now, because someone else is going to be going, and that's me, off to do something else, because this is where I'm going to leave this video. The other shoe has dropped. It's once again the Killing Game. It has a fancy new name, but it's the Killing Game. And we all know that. We all knew it was coming. If you didn't know, well, welcome to Danganronpa. Shit gets crazy here. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say for right now. Back in the normal game cycle. Sorry it took 4 episodes just to clear the prologue, but new shorter episodes do that, so again, sorry about that. Looking forward to recording the next episode, not sure when that's gonna be, but for now, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a very nice day. Thank you again, and goodbye.